That should be, yep, okay. Alright, now everything should be set good. Let's see, the mic is muted.
The leg's still on. Do you have anything for the pain? As soon as you don't need the meds, you lay off. Understood? Any other complications with the injury? It's healing up pretty good. Off you go then. Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, we got to, I want to get the mission done for this. So when the voting is done, we can decide on whoever, if we'll be ready to go. Covenant wins the voting.
Hey, you stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
Just come out and say what you mean.
Maybe you heard a rumor about Stockton's caravan and a certain compound. So, hypothetically, let's say there's something to that. We wouldn't do anything unless we had good reasons. The best. Tell you what, you just stop this investigation, and I'll give you a gift. 100 caps. And then you'd be welcome back here as our friend anytime.
Surely there's room for compromise. I get Stockton survivors, and we stay friends. I'd have to know more, though.
We're not going to wheel and deal with you. Take the damn offer or we drop you.
That's a tall order. A deal like that, well, that's above my pay grade. Tell you what, I'll let the compound know you're coming. Then you can make your case to them. Good luck.
Keep him here. I don't want him. Where's he at? Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, what is it?
wait there.
Okay, just give me a shout when you need me.
Hey, Dan.
I'm gonna find those survivors. Or die trying. Hell of a job, right?
Just because Jacob vouched for you doesn't mean you can enter the compound. Why should I let you in?
I just want to talk with whoever's in charge here. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
We'll see. I'll take her to Dr. Chambers. She can decide what to do with you. Don't try anything funny. You've been warned. Blythe! Hey, Blythe!
Torture. They are sick. Just give me the signal.
Yes, what is it, Manny?
I thought you guys were done with Subject 12.
Oh, yes, the interview's over. I'm just reviewing the data on question 4. It's fascinating, really.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Certainly.
How did doors do
You're the first outsider that's been in here.
Hey, extend the platform. Ordered, Sentinel.
I'm not worried about what Dan had to say. I'll do my own thing here.
Welcome to the compound. You shouldn't be in here.
Behind what house?
So the one investigating Stockton's caravan has arrived. Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood a synth? No matter. Let me
Your
be
house?
upfront about this.
In real life
There
or
are
what?
two ways this meeting can end. We come to an agreement, or there's violence.
I'd prefer a peaceful solution.
As would I. Let me pose a question to you. What would you roll over in?
Believe me, I've been there. But I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they
Okay,
strike
okay.
without warning, control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden Siths, to root them out. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
Someone needs to destroy the Institute.
A perfectly rational response.
I
A
did.
living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the safe test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
Travis, it is with my scrapping mods.
And the safe test works?
Oh, yes. Autopsies confirm the test is getting more accurate. There's something in the questions which provokes a response from synth, but the exact trigger is elusive. The margin of error is admittedly high, 4 or 5 false positives per synth. But one day, we hope to get it to 1 or 2 false positives.
If you can get that test to work, that could be a game changer.
And then everything we've done will be justified. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
And what are you talking about? Oh, in Covenant? Even afterwards? Howdy! What is going on? Long lost brother. Well, Patty, I feel you on that. Yeah, Nightbot missed you.
Don't kill the girl. Spare her.
Impossible. The odds are too great she's an Institute infiltrator. Even if she is an unfortunate victim in this war, sparing her can compromise everything.
Continue your work then.
I wish you hadn't said that.
What a distasteful business. First, the loose end.
Don't try anything.
Hi.
Please don't hurt me. Autopsy confirmed my
It's all right. You're safe now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. As promised, you'll find Covenant has a lot more to offer as we've come to this house.
Patty, you're about, yeah, seems like you're finally done.
Stranger.
I get lost in here every time.
Welcome to the compound.
Appreciate it.
You shouldn't be in here.
And for now, we're going to vote on that as well. If we end up on Covenant, I'll make that a choice. Yeah, I gotta talk to. I think I gotta talk to him first, don't I? Yeah, I gotta talk to.
Dr. Chambers filled me in on your arrangement. I can't tell you how relieved we are. Everyone in Covenant has suffered dearly at the Institute's plan. We all believe in the mission,
Yeah.
but outsiders may not clearly see the sacrifices that are necessary to protect the Commonwealth.
I'd like to help further if I can.
Actually, I was wanting to help you. We'd be honored to fly the Minuteman flag and contribute further to the safety and welfare of the Commonwealth.
I know I can do it.
Oh, you're poking around.
You have me worried.
I have myself worried there too, buddy. All right, so we're aligned to that. We got, and we're able to do Taventon. So y'all go vote. There's a poll out, so we can find out what our next build will be. And then we'll vote on what the theme of it will be after we get done cleaning it out. July on a bridge. Did he make it? Oh, he went down. You know, better than to walk next to a car like that. I mean, come on. back and talk to old Skank Wank or whatever his name is. Get the mission so we can power up Nuka World. We got this one. Yeah. It's odd, just out in the middle of nowhere.
It's fused solid.
Come back here. Something's out there.
I don't know why I'm getting all this stuff. I could just make it all, but I'm deciding to get it. I don't know where he went to.
Yes.
You everywhere. Got the goo on me. I don't know where he went. Huh. all down. Yeah, I can't remember where it's at exactly, but there's what, like 4 trailers that it fits. My buddy's in here, like put him on it. Anyway, yeah, there's 4 of them, I believe, and they're blue. I think they're blue.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Whoa there. I haven't decided yet.
Well, then let me help you make up your mind. Because it's a damn good idea. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, All you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
If I'm gonna do this, I don't want to hurt people.
No fun in that. But look, you're the overboss. You decide you want to sweet-talk the poor sods we're gonna be dealing with instead of filling them full of lead? That's up to you. But I can't change the fact that you're gonna have to run some people out of their homes so we can give them to the gangs. No one said being boss was gonna be easy. Now, you just say if this is something you're ready to move on.
Let's discuss this later.
Up to you, boss. I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, Shank.
So you ready to get this show on the road, boss?
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. And there are 2 ways to claim, or I can get a crew. You want to talk them off their land?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna need some time to think about it.
Of course. I'll be here.
Can't get that car back on. Can't get the car back on.
Shank.
So you decided how you want to claim that territory?
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking of them. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where do you want to hit?
because I'm never building here, so.
Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
That one's the target.
Ruthless. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified, happy hunting, boss.
Oh, nice.
Hey, you.
Yeah? Can I help you?
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. This is home.
Look, I'm trying to help you here. You need to go. Now.
Oh, that's how it's gonna... Fine. Take it. Place is all yours.
I'm going.
There's supposed to be a section now for raiders. Is there not supposed to be a section for raiders now? Pretty sure there is, but I don't see it. Only thing I see was that. Person, don't hate me. Yeah, mine got moved to. A lot of my stuff gets moved to USO once I download it. It should be in the regular.
Hey there.
Yeah. I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head back, boss. Let him know how it went.
Yeah, if you have USO, checking it. That's where my mom was at. We got moved to that.
Well, well. Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. Now, normally the next step would be provisions, convincing or beating the settlement into sending us shipments of supplies to keep our folks fed and happy. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like our outpost has any targets in range at the moment. Also means there won't be any caps coming in from frightened settlers. But it seems we have a more pressing issue on our hands. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
What can you tell me about this gang?
Not a whole lot. Our scout said the boss calls himself Sinner. Claims to have a decent-sized crew ready to take what we stole fair and square. Suppose he just needs to learn who his betters are. So, are you and I of the same mind on how that ought to get done?
I will rip them to shreds personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth understand. Force. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
I just want to get the power here turned back on. Don't remember. Hey, Tango. You should be able to hear me today, right? I hope you can.
Who's in charge around here? I'll tear their heart out. You all deaf or something? Where the fuck is your boss? You the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
You listen closely. This land is ours.
Good.
So turn around and crawl back under whatever rock you came from. Right now.
Whoa, easy. Take it easy, all right? Sure, just, keep it. This place was a shithole anyway.
Heard some rumbles this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's... And to keep a crew loyal, Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessity, that they've got some things to keep them. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Yeah, sure. Where am I going? Suppose I better get a move on then. See you there, boss.
But I don't think I could. I tried survival once, and it was not for me. Like I played this game. What was it? Something about woods, dark woods, or something, where you crash in a plane and you're in the woods by yourself, and you have to survive. And it's winter time, dark woods, open woods, something like that. I played it once, got it done, and I was like, nope, never again. How do I start the? Do I just do open season and get rid of all of them, and I'll get the key for the power plant? Because apparently this is not working. Mm. if I do open season, I can just do it that way. I'll get the key that way, right? Because I really don't want to do any more raiders. I don't. I did that once, and I'm not doing that again, unless that's something I want to see again. Yeah. Like always. Mm. Yeah, Tim, that's how I did it that one time, and that was it.
Please just. Wait, you're not with the Gunners. Are you here to help us out?
I'm here to help. What's the problem?
It's the Gunners. We caught a group of them sneaking around a few days ago, and they ran off too easy once they saw we. If you can help us shore up our defenses, it sure would help us out a ton.
Me too, Tim. I'm not that. I don't do it that way either.
Hey there.
Yeah! Take that! We won! You Minutemen really know how to bring the fight. We won't forget what you've done for us.
Let's trade.
Okay.
Yeah, like Mark Waters, don't yeah. Yeah, Tim, we were basically are the babysitter for him. Wait, where's the end?
Bringing the pain.
You've crossed up. You can't even look me in the eye and face up to what you've done, huh? Figures.
Well, that's a few gunners that won't be attacking our settlements anytime soon.
When we all work together, the bad guys don't stand a chance. Well, you ready for some more work? The Minutemen never rest. Maybe you can find out where those bastards are coming from and put a stop to it.
Do I look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
Tim, I don't know what did we do with
Do
that
I
one.
look like I have time for idle chit-chat?
Hey,
Hey, boss. Was wondering when you were gonna come see me. Heard you're collecting toys to help you mark us out some new stomping grounds. Well, ours is, without a doubt, the finest little piece of hardware you've ever laid your eyes on. Sure, she may be based off some shitty operator tech, but a little Dixie love and some fine tweaking go a long way. Let's just say, them fever blossoms ain't no joke. Mix them with just the right ingredients, makes people madder than a hornet's nest. Perfect for convincing any meddlesome settlers to rip each other apart.
Oh, so it's like an instant play date.
I like how you think, boss. Only wish I could watch the show myself.
I hope that Dixie's there. She's in that group. Yeah, Tango, I think so too. Okay. What's we doing here? Oh, the slog. No, we're not gonna do the slog right now. Where are they at?
Can it wait?
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
Yeah, Dixieland.
Does it matter why I need it?
Nah, of course not. Just me poking my nose into your business for no particular reason. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
Hello, sir.
More of that.
My duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build too, but that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands
Tim, I
dirty on our
am
new
gonna
project. How much has Max
I have
told
got
you?
to get the tour videos out, and I will be getting some better or different music like you asked for. I will be getting that. That'll be my thing that I've got to get done today.
But we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Fortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile. Every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin. As much as luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Leader. She was on the original build team. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a...
Uh-huh.
Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
I prefer laser tools myself.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime,
As
you
such,
can
they are
forget
not
it.
to be fed by any personnel
You
save
promised
Scribe
you'd help
Naraya
us.
and her
You're
team.
right, I did.
Any violation
But
of this
you
policy will
neglected to
result in
mention
severe
I've been
discipline.
down this road with the Brotherhood. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
What's on your mind, soldier? Synths? FEV? Who knows what other sick projects the Institute's working on?
Proctor Ingram.
Wow, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea. The actuators are what allow. Prime's new limbs are way. We're gonna have to rip those out. What we need you to do is...
Now that you know what the actuators are, these are the plans, and...
Now, before you get that look on your face, the only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, we've already sent out a few...
Once you start building the actuator, good luck.
If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station.
Gotta get all this debris out of here. Or just a little bit so we can have room.
You're making that look easy.
Now, I know the movie that you're talking about, but it's been forever since I mean, I'm talking 15 years or better.
Proctor Ingram?
That's all for action.
The police academy, was that with the guy who do
I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic
the
functions.
voices and noises and stuff?
In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right
And it's got
As soon as my scribes get those action
Steve.
place, we'll have his arms
Oh
and legs
man.
installed in no time. Which
Now I
brings me
can't
to
even
your
think.
next assignment. It won't be
I know Police Academy. Then there's the Blues Brothers, but that is all too.
his nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type
Yeah, like I
bombs
said,
that
it's
were dropped
been.
from aircraft.
I'm 40 now. It's 41, but it's been since I was 8 or 9.
We wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem.
Is that his last name? Gutenberg?
Prime won't have the firepower to take
That's
on the
weird.
Institute.
She's right.
Of course she's right. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver
Of
lining.
course she's right.
Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
How many did they make? Because I only know of one.
Son.
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do if someone has stolen from you?
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Father. Of course. You're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that have gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance.
There's more
but
than
lately
5
they
of
have
those
become
Police
more
Academy movies?
emboldened.
Wow.
I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We've learned the current location of these synths and need to reacquire them before the
I think if you redo a movie that many times, it's probably went downhill.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker.
Sure.
Monument here is a joke. One is downtown. There's gotta be something valuable inside to justify all this protection.
Hey, Synth.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line at the car wash was super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have
Like The
escalated.
Crow. The Crow
Covert
is my
approach is likely
absolute
impossible.
all-time favorite
We move
movie.
in,
I love
secure the
the
synths,
first
and
one,
I relay out with
Brandon
the
Lee.
Institute.
Second one was okay.
Parameters just changed.
Third one went downhill. And the remake, I won't even watch it. I won't even attempt to watch it. It's so stupid.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Argus.
Oh, I love Tropic Thunder, especially with RDJ. I'm a man playing a black man playing a white man. I love that.
All right, Synth.
Please.
Z322, initiate reset. Authorization code 49 Typhoon. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just...
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest.
I never got Weekend at Bernie's. I thought that was the dumbest thing ever. And then we end up with a president. Never mind. Not even going to go there.
Sean.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
Tango, I've never seen those.
It wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
They did. And for good reason. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Will the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
There's always a risk. It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
You better get the fuck out of here if you know what's good for you.
Cook sent me. He has a message for you.
Cook told you about this? Where the hell is Cook anyway?
What is this, Nelson?
Cook couldn't make it, so he sent me instead.
The fuck he did? Trish, kill this asshole!
Don't move.
You don't have to kill me. I won't talk. I swear.
Give me a reason not to kill you.
I don't need a better reason than to shut her up.
I'll tell Morosky it was Gunners, okay? You can trust me. And I'll give up Morosky's chem lab. This here, this is nothing compared to what he's got stashed there.
Keep talking.
Where do you think these chems come from? We've got a lab right here in the Commonwealth, but you'll never find it on your own. Not without my help.
Tell me what you know first.
Well, okay. I'm trusting you, right? The lab is in the old Forley fish packing plant on the waterfront in South Boston.
Let's hear about all the security.
The place is overrun with feral ghouls, which don't even look twice at my crew, because they're all ghouls like me. My idea, by the way.
I assume there's more to it than getting past the ferals.
You assume right. The real security is a system of tripwires that have to be triggered in exactly the right order to open the door to the lab. You'd never even know the lab was there when the door is closed.
I do know the lab is there.
Yeah, but you still won't get past the door without the password. So, I have your promise, right? If I give you the password, you let me walk?
I'll definitely kill you if you don't tell me.
You bastard. I guess I gotta trust you. The password is Applejack. There! Now you've got everything, and I'm completely screwed forever. I hope you
You
can
know how
live
long
with
it's been since I ate a bowl of Apple Jacks?
So that's that. I told you it was no problem. The money should still be on Nelson's body. And then there's these chems, which you'll need to sell somehow. But that's your problem now. I'm leaving town, for good. Should make things easier for Paul to have me gone. Plus, there's no plausible way I could explain to Murawski how I wasn't involved in this unless I die here along with everyone else.
We'll all be better off without you around.
The feeling's mutual, which is why I'm leaving town.
Unless you want to crawl across the Commonwealth, dump some stuff you're carrying.
That was it. That was all right now.
Oh, hell no!
Don't you dare! That's how we do things in the U.S. Army.
Yeah, I don't even worry about myself.
That's it.
right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working pit boy, but you better start talking.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
Just looking to do a little trading.
Is that so? And you expect me to believe that? Oh, Overseer.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller. Can't you just let me in?
Excuse me, ma'am. Before you arrived, he did say he was from Vault 111. And he's in possession of a working pit boy.
Is that so? I'm going to allow it. Edwards, open the door and make the announcement. Officer Edwards and I will meet you at the entrance.
There.
Have it your way.
I was helping you. Whatever. That's cool. You already got it. it's not that one. It's not this. The building that I'm looking for. You know what? I don't even care. Let's just leave here and go get him. What I want to do. What is it? Apartment 35. That has the power room right at the top of it. I know it's around here somewhere. I just can't think. Oh well. We'll just go on. There's one in there. I'm just trying to get one for McCready. We got one. It's fine. Like I said, we'll just go there. Go to that one there. Is there one in the junkyard? No. No, there's not one there. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm not trying to take all day trying to find that. I think there's one here unless I already got it. Nope, here it is. Alright, McCready, where you at?
Hey.
Need something?
Yeah, there's one in Fiddler's Green. Yep, in the trailer. Or one of the campers trailers, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, there it is. He's got that one. That's fine. We're gonna go do the what do you call it? Excuse me. Oh, and it changed to that because no, never mind. There he is. Okay. Ooh, what in the world? Oh, this is messing up. You gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Gotta love it. You gotta be kidding me. All right, y'all. Well, obviously this is messing up, especially my pit bull here. I don't know why it's changing colors. No, we did not. All right, it's still messed up. So I reckon we're gonna call it here so I can fix this. And like I said, I got to do those tour videos. So be on the lookout for the tour videos that I'm gonna post. The last couple of bills that we did. Yeah, Tim, I'm probably close this down, close the Xbox, and start back over. Hopefully that'll fix it because I don't want that in our tour videos. And I'm gonna make some more music, Tim, just for you, brother. Gotcha. I hear you, and I will correct and make it everything better as much as I can. But I appreciate y'all coming out, show your support. Tango, really appreciate it, brother. Tim, and the rest of you that stopped by and who are gonna see this later on. I really hope y'all give me a like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. And y'all have a good day and be on the lookout for the videos. See y'all in the next one.